It's Nancy today. I'm in this awesome spot. Now, this is Hard Time Secondhand Art. Isn't that a great, now what's this, a computer? Now why would he have a computer? He's got computer clocks handcrafted by Bert Pade. And this says his website is www.comnet.ca/squiggly line radcom/hardtime.htm. There's his email address, ej239@freenet.carlton.ca. Now, this is a must-have place. I mean, this stuff, he is so creative. Look what he's been doing. He's made clocks out of CDs. Look, he's even got them on stands. And look at this. This is a hard disk, hard drive, and he's mounted it on the wood.
Laptop hard drive.
Look at that, a laptop hard drive with a clock above it. And this one is something very old.
Yes, that's an older hard drive. And that's a Pentium 2 processor, completely redone into a very attractive, almost award presentation.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful. And look at this down here.
And for the
vinyls.
younger generation that doesn't know what this is an actual hard drive platter out of a 9-inch hard drive.
You're kidding.
So these go back a long ways.
Wow, I thought it was a record.
No, records are over there.
Ah. What a wonderful bunch of stuff you've done. Look at this. I just love it.
And these are your floppy drive motors from a 5 1/4 floppy drive. They had beautiful copper motors, and today with copper being so expensive, they've shrunk the copper down to next to nothing. But these made beautiful clock faces because of all the copper content.
Wow. So that's the 5 1/4-inch drive.
Yes.
So 3 1/4 wouldn't have that.
I have that as well, and it's much smaller.
Oh, look at your mice.
They're pencil sharpeners now.
Where do you put the pencil?
Right in the pencil sharpener. So they have to be functional as well as attractive.
Oh, wonderful. Now this is a man who had a lot of trouble with computers, and this is his revenge, he said.
This is your 3 1/4 floppy drive.
Oh my
and
gosh.
as you can tell, your floppy fits in here.
Right.
And in the back, there's your stepping motor, your read-write heads, your slide mechanism. So I keep them as original as possible. All I do is take the magnet off of the motor, and there's the actual contents of your 3 1/4 floppy drive.
Wow.
Now recycled into a clock.
Wow, it's so wonderful. I just can't believe you're doing this. Let me see what's over here now.
Those are the circuit boards from your PCs, and these are more 5 1/4 floppy drive motors. Here's the actual hard drive, which I've stripped down and made into a clock.
Just amazing. You are ingenious. What is this?
This is a CD that looks like a movie reel. So for those people who enjoy movies, I make a novelty clock, and this is the frame looks like a film strip from the old films. There's your movie reel in the center. So for the National Film Board, or for people who go to the Toronto Film Institute to learn to work in the business, this is an excellent graduation present for the students.
Right. Look at this light. This is wonderful.
You don't find
these are motherboards, aren't they?
They're motherboards, but they're translucent, so that if you put a light inside, you can see through it and see all the wiring components.
Wow. This is amazing. I didn't see your prices. How much are...
They're from $10 to $15 to $20. So they usually run around $20 average.
So that's what these would be here?
These are 24. The technical stuff takes a little harder to make. It
Yes.
takes $24. The CDs are $20. And then the other ones, foam clocks, are
10.
10.
And how much is the light?
Whoa! How do you put a price on that? It's a one of a kind. Actually,
That's
I'd
right.
sell it for $80.
Okay.
And that's a bargain because you can't replace it.
That's right. Irreplaceable. Oh, these are great.
But this is really nothing compared to what I haven't got here.
Can I put your face on it? I'm not looking at your face. Can I?
Oh, sure you can.
Okay, there he is.
Yeah.
Nice man.
And there's me in the booth.
Oh yes.
But what I'm really proud of is my grandfather clocks.
Oh wow.
Now that clock I built for the Canadian Clock Museum in Deep River,
Really?
and that was a $30,000 IBM hard drive when it was new.
Wow.
But the technology changed so fast that D&D, who had this hard drive, they had 6 of them, before they could get to use it, it became obsolete because the technology moved so fast. And so these were declared surplus by the government, and I picked 6 of those up to make grandfather clocks.
Oh, that's amazing.
There's your 9-inch hard drive, the early hard drives, and I make them into pendulum clocks. Here's your 5 1/4 hard drive, which I frame and make into fancier clocks. There's some of my 5 1/4 hard drive clocks. And I sold 95 of these to the FBI. They have a seminar once a year at George Mason University where all the law enforcement officers from across the United States come to learn how to fight crime on the internet. And they can't pay the guest speakers, but they can give them a present. So as a present, each one got one of my hard drive clocks.
Wow.
I also make wall clocks and other lamps. So I have a huge variety of things that I have at home which are too big to bring to a show like
Right.
this.
Yeah. You'd have to have a truck.
Yeah. And then, of course, I also recycle wine bottles.
Now, do you melt them too?
The fellow across the aisle
you get
does.
them from him.
He makes them into cheese trays. I drill them with a diamond drill and put a clock mechanism and a gold CD on there, and it makes a beautiful bar clock or a kitchen clock.
Right. Well, thank you very much for letting me.
You're most welcome. I hope you enjoyed it.
/Isn't that great? So it's Hard Time Secondhand Art at www.comnet.ca/squiggly radcom/hardtime.htm.
Forget the website. Go on Google. Is it still on?
Yeah.
Go on Google and type in my name, Bert Pate, on the search engine.
Okay.
And you'll see 5 icons, and click on the icons and it'll open up the pictures to my clocks.
Okay.
A lot simpler.
Okay, good. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Isn't that great? I can't believe it. Okay, bye.